Day 26. Hey, what are you doing today? It's gotten a little bit late. I just want to make a quick video. I guess a couple small things to talk about today. I was kind of thinking, the world is full of interesting little symbolism. I think as human beings, we all kind of see that, or well, I know I've seen it all my life, and a lot of it is how much you want to see it, or how much you look for. But just some interesting things that I've been noticing. One thing that's kind of simple, and I've read that other people share this belief, but for some reason, when I was a kid and my father passed away, um, anytime I saw a cardinal, a bright red cardinal, for some reason I kind of felt like that was him stopping in to check on me. So silly as that sounds, as it gives some kind of solace to the soul to see that, and that's anytime I've seen that cardinal, that bright red bird, for whatever reason, I don't even remember specifically when I started thinking that or why I started thinking that, but it's something I've had since I was a child. Actually, what I was saying is that I've read that other people that's some kind of common thing with the Cardinals, and I don't know why. But if you look it up online, you'll find that people a lot of times familiarize a lost loved one with a cardinal, and just the exact same thing. Now, it's not something I read or something I learned. It's just something um, that I felt kind of became part of my life. But anyway, just kind of an interesting little side note. I've been seeing cardinals all over the place. It's really cool. And just a part of this movement, this change. It kind of feels like my old man is just checking in on me, checking up on me. So kind of a cool thing. The other reason I talk about symbolism today, went on the little beach behind my house that sits off the bay, and was looking a lot of garbage and debris and has washed up recently because of the spring storms, and it was just kind of fishing through some, not really fishing, but just eyeballing some of the junk that has. There's also a rock or stone reef that's out there, and in the rocks, kind of jammed into the rocks, was a Pepsi bottle, and I picked it up. It's like a 20-ounce bottle, like what we might be familiar with now. Only this one says it's a pint and it's made of glass, and it's etched. It says Diet Pepsi-Cola. So the fact that it's glass, and the fact that it says Diet Pepsi-Cola, kind of made me think that it was a little bit older. But anyway, I looked it up online. I actually found the bottle and found out it was being produced in 1971. So, but it just crossed my mind. I mean, had that bottle been floating around in the ocean, or well, I guess technically the ocean, the bay, for 40 years, and that made me think of where did that bottle, and who enjoyed that bottle, what was the story? I don't know where did it come from, had it really been floating around, but then I thought about it as kind of a symbolic thing like that too. I kind of feel like my whole life I've been just kind of floating around, not much of a direction. So it's kind of like that bottle finally came to shore. I feel like I've come to shore. And then on an interesting side note that kind of ties into the cardinal. Um, I sent a picture. I told my mom about it, and sent a picture to her, and I guess she showed it to my brother. And my brother says he remembers a photo of my father carrying a bottle like that. So it's kind of interesting. So I hadn't yet to see the photo or see what it was, but it's kind of an interesting note. But symbolism, so it can be a good thing sometimes, uplifting. It depends on how you look at it, what you look for, what as people, what we see. Um, Oh, the other thing I want to talk about a little bit, kind of a taking stock of things. We Since I've changed the way that I think about food, and it's really it's beyond mental and physical at this state. You know, I've been craving very clean foods, clean um, clean proteins, fish, seafood, chicken. vegetables, fruits. I don't have a craving, don't have sweet tooths. Haven't really experienced much of a sweet tooth. Um, and today we went out to dinner and we passed a place, and I mentioned to Ms. A, that that she had eaten there once before, and she said it was awful. And I said, "What kind of food do they have?" And she starts telling me about this fried seafood platter that the person she had went with had ordered, and how it had fried calamari and fried fish and fried shrimp and French fries. And a month ago that would have sounded so good to me. I mean, I think about it, and now it almost makes me feel, just even think about it, it makes me feel kind of physically sick. So it's kind of an interesting thing. When went for a first run outside today, that felt good. Slow. I felt pretty slow. It's hard to judge your speed when you don't have a machine telling you how fast you're going, or your distance. I know it was at least 1.2 miles, but it felt good. I wasn't breathing hard. Kind of. I didn't. That incorporates some hills. Some different levels as far as that goes. So that was good. Um, Tomorrow I'll be meeting with. Should everything pan out, there's a chance I might miss this meeting and have to reschedule it. But I should be meeting with the person that has a business similar to mine, that has been willing to talk with me. It's just been strictly email at this point, so it'll be interesting to meet this person in person, see who they are, how they are, what they have to talk about. So uh, hopefully I'll be able to talk about that. I probably won't be in a Mars video, but the next day's video, I'll talk about that a little bit. But anyway, just want to stop in, make a quick video. Just interesting symbolism in life. So that's all. So hey, what are you doing today? Thanks.